Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Now this is a beer that should be down my avenue. Now I'll tell you why. This is Green Heathen, a CBD New England IPA. CBD, cannabis derivative, you know, supposed to, you know, for people with anxiety, stress, depression, to chill you out basically. It's a Northern Monk collaboration with Green Times Brewing. It's 7.2%. It says on the side, Green Heathen, a CBD New England Pale. No. Time to Unwind, Citra, Mosaic, Columbus. And lots of bump on there really, nothing interesting for me. Keep chilled and sup up. Yeah. So, CBD, cannabidiol, 10 milligrams of CBD per 440 mils, infused with CBD, THC free. It's not intended to treat, diagnose, cure, prevent any disease. Keep out of the reach of children. Yeah, you know, the sensible of us know that anyway. So we're going to try it. Now, I've blatantly said this across YouTube, that I suffer with anxiety and stress. It is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. Can't get rid. There's no miracle bloody switch. I wish there was. Wouldn't that be something? So, but let's see. Now I have drank cannabis lager before, and to be fair, I drank it and I felt ever so chilled out. Is it in the mind? You never know. This is the thing, because anxiety, stress, depression, it's all in the mind. It is what it is, you know. A lot of it's in the mind. So, orangey port, more yellow orange than full on orange. Just under 1 centimetre of white head. Juice fest of a pour. Orangey. I'm joking myself. I can tell the blooming aroma, but I can't pinpoint it. There's peach. I'm sure there's peach, but there's something else. There's something I can't quite. It's a citrusy juice fest, but there's something else. So there we go. Let's dive in. 3 minutes in. And again, there's an element that I know and I can't pinpoint. Always the case. But let's dive in anyway. Now, I've tried CBD oil for anxiety. And again, like the cannabis lager that I've drank, like this, if you believe, and this is where training your mind is a big thing. If you believe something's making you better, if you think it's making you feel better, and you believe it in your head, regardless of what else, then you'll feel better. It is the strangest of things. That's the thing of mental health. If your brain thinks it's feeling better, that's weird, isn't it? Yeah. There was a time when I was suffering with severe, and I do mean severe, mental health, and I would be able, there was a time when I could switch off from thinking naughty, switch to something else within a nanosecond, and then I was fine a bit, and then all of a sudden the negative would come back and I had to split again. And I used to keep doing that, and I was training my brain to keep away from the bad elements. It did work for a long time, to be fair. I really need to retrain my brain again. definitely got a kick to it. Yeah, it's a real kick to this. That 7.2% Green Times Brewing, Northern Monk collab. Oh, that flavour's bursting through. Is it the CBD element of it coming through? Possibly. Yeah. When I seen this on Low Cost Beer, that's where I got it from. Low Cost Beer, amazing amount of beers on there at the moment. I may have to do a video later, just to let people know there's got a staggering amount. I can't even afford to buy anymore, and not only that, I can't even buy anymore because I'm at breach. We're at breach, yeah, full on breach. The wall has been breached. Yeah, it's like Minas Tirith where the wall was breached, you know. Yeah. Lord of the Rings, if you've never watched it. I mean, for me, it's a lovely juice fest of a beer. I'm not getting 7.2%. No, I'm not. What I do get is a nice, juicy beer with an interesting story to it. So we'll keep going. I mean, it's a beautiful tasting beer. You know, I can't fault it for what it is. Easy drinking, infused. I'm sure it's the CBD oil I'm getting. And yet there's only 10 milligrams from what it says. Is that enough to chill me out? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? I'm suffering from anxiety now. If I get to the bottom of this and all of a sudden it disappears, then oh my gosh. Like they say on the can, it's not it's not for that purpose. So please, you know, drinking this, loads of this is not going to help you, you know. Training your brain, seeking help, that's where the main thing. But it's an interesting idea nonetheless. It's worth trying it, should you see it, and seeing if it works. Maybe it will work for the first time you drink it and then not again. A lot of these drinks do, you know, a lot of these drinks are only one-time wonders. And half that is because you believe in that it will help you. Like CBD oil itself. I mean, I took the maximum strength CBD oil that was available on eBay. And to be fair, nasty tasting. Tastes like bloody cabbage water. Disgusting. The first time I took it, I felt chilled, but I think a lot of that was in the mind, you know. Mind over matter. But still, starting to feel the ABV now, to be fair. Is there a miracle cure for anxiety? I hope so. A miracle cure doesn't involve killing yourself, indeed. It is a thing. A friend of mine says about magic mushrooms, and is that a thing, you know? And it's interesting. It's interesting. The debates, the stuff you read on the internet, the pros and cons of everything, you know. There are prescription drugs, diazepam and all that, and I've got to be honest, I don't like them bloody drugs, because I was on citalopram. First time I was on them, it after 6 or 7 weeks it did help. It's got to be honest, but I shrank into a shell of myself. You would not have recognised me. Yes, things didn't get on top of me, but I was a shell of myself. And And then the second time I went on no effect. And then I went on something called sertraline, and I had 2 panic attacks. I thought I was dying. Mega serious panic attacks. And I had to come off them as quick as. I've tried other things, you know, drink. Obviously the problem with drink is, 1, you've got to work, 2, your health. So there are pitfalls and to every avenue that you go down, which is you know, it's quite the thing, isn't it, you know. But nonetheless, so definitely getting the different types of orange, the citrusy flavour with this. It's not really chilling me out, to be honest. I mean, it's help, you know, as booze, it chills you out a little bit. And you know, with booze, good conversation, talking chills you out. Letting your brain forget the worries of the world, the worries of your, you know, issues. I mean, we've all got issues. We've all got bad family members, and so, you know, even in little families, you've still got bad family members. We've all got people at work who pee us off. So, you know, that's the sad and life we live. Luckily, on the work side of things, I've got a cracking workplace. There's not anybody at work who I don't actually really like. You know, they're all good staff, and not that I really know all of them, but you know, I'm lucky, and I do mean lucky, that I applied for a job last year, and you know, it kind of, and the minute I got the job, I was saved. The tunnel, the light at the end of the tunnel was open, and for the first time in a year, and it was a desperate year. Anybody who watches my beer reviews from a year ago will see a progression, a downhill progression for a long time, to the stage where I was contemplating naughtiness, and then there was a slight you know, uphills and downhills, and yeah, you know, in the grand scheme of things, I won the battle. I enjoyed a crap year, but I won the battle, and I changed my last job forever for everybody who goes into that job. So my battle changed that job, yeah. But it was a brutal battle. The funny thing is, a 20-year-old Wraggy would have destroyed anything in his path a long time before a year happened. A 20-year-old Wraggy was a formidable person. Yet a 47-year-old, as I was then, or 48, I don't know, with mental health issues, was easier to beat and to downtrod. It's amazing, isn't it, you know? The person I was in my 20s, yes, quite the formidable character. Although, to be fair, I'm a formidable character today. Yes, should the need arise, you know. But these days, you know, you don't need to use that. Use this. Always the way. So anyway, Juice Fest of a beer. Citrusy. There is an element in there. I kind of get that CBD. I kind of get it. Do I feel chilled? No, it doesn't get me that way. Will it help people with minor anxiety and stress? Maybe. One should never drink beer for that reason. You know, you shouldn't look at this as the Holy Grail. Northern monks say it themselves, and I respect Northern Monk for that notification on the can. However, from a pure beer standpoint, forgetting about any CBD elements. This is a nice tasting, juicy, citrusy beer with an interesting kick from the CBD element. It's interesting. Out of 5 for me, 4.3 out of 5. And Green Man Brewing, isn't it? Green Times Brewing, one does apologise. But yeah, very interesting. Right, I've give it the score. Would I drink it again? I'd like to. At a time when I'm not as mega stressed as I am at the moment, because I'm close to, I've been close to red for about 3 weeks now, and it's been a tough 3 weeks, looking at different ways of trying to get rid of the stress and anxiety. There's an option on the table. I haven't took the option yet, but do I go back to the doctors? In the grand scheme of things, I would say to everybody out there who is in a similar situation, yeah, go and see doctors. Go and get a bit of help. Go and chat to somebody, see how you feel. For me, I can't stand doctors. So I don't want to go down that road. But I don't go down silly roads either. But that's me. But yeah, I enjoyed this. It was nice. It was different. And that's it for this beer review. I've got the hot tub waiting for me. Hot tub chills me out no end. It's amazing how hot water, is great. And sitting there with the wife, dog's outside because he's not in. He don't come in the hot tub room. And yeah, and that's it for this review. Thank you all. The channel's growing into slightly more these days, and I want to, so people know, I want to promote good positivity towards everything. There's going to be negative elements. There's going to be a bad beer at some stage, but promoting positivity, telling people when they come to Nottingham, there's this pub that are decent. That's where I want to be. I want to be a beacon for Nottingham. Yeah, the beacon of mirrors to it. Yeah, not quite. But anyway, yeah. Thank you all for watching. See you soon, and cheers everyone.